Hey to the whole world, guys. This is nothing else but the continuation of the solution to this exercise over here. Okay, so basically we were asked to write a method that adds two matrices. However, what I did is so far I've implemented the method. However, I haven't checked it yet. Okay, so this is precisely what I'm about to do right now. Right there, I'm filling my first matrix right there. I'm filling my second one, and right there I'm invoking the add matrix method to create me a matrix, and then finally there I'm displaying the results. These results you see here at the bottom. Okay, so let me see, how am I gonna go about doing this? Okay, so here's the game plan, you guys. You see, I'm gonna treat that right there. I'm gonna treat this whole thing as a matrix with 9 rows and 3 columns. Forget about the plus there and the equal sign over there. Okay, so there is my strategy. So I'll go int row is equals to 0. Remember, I said my matrix has 3 rows, so it's gonna be row plus plus. Okay, columns, I've got int column. It will start from 9, it will go all the way up to 0 up to 9, excluding 9 of course. Then I'll go column plus plus. And the reason for that, you guys, is just that I want to know when the reason why I decided to treat the output as some matrix with 9 elements is because I want to know when to display the plus and when to display the equal sign. Okay, however, we gotta be smart though if we do this, because you see there, you'll see in a moment. Let me not talk too much, otherwise I'm gonna take too much of your time, guys. So let's deal with different cases. So let's deal with matrix A. So I'll go, if we will know we're dealing with the matrix A if our column value is less than 3, right? Because check this out. That right there is column 0, column 1, column 2. Okay, so now else if deal with matrix B, we're dealing with matrix B if the column is specifically 3. To be more specific, in that case we're dealing with that element over there, the elements in the first column of matrix B. Okay, so we're dealing with matrix B. So else if we're dealing with matrix C if this right here is less than 6. See, for instance, that right there is column 3, column 4, column 5. Okay, so we know we're dealing with wait, we're dealing with B. We're still dealing with B here. Else if there is the column is precisely equals to 6, we know that we're dealing with, let me just go B's first column. Okay, and right there we're dealing with B. So right here we're dealing with C's first column. Okay, now finally I'll go else. We're dealing with C. Okay, not necessarily the first column though. Okay, what else do I want to do now? Okay, now that I've got that, you see we gotta be alert regarding the plus and the minus there. So when are we having a plus? Okay, whenever, okay, so if we're having our row to be if our row is what? You see the way I created this thing, it's like I assumed that we're only gonna have 3 of that. So let me go a.length. So I'll go here, a at 0 dot length multiplied by 3. How's that? Oh, yeah, that should do it. Now I'll go let's see. Oh, if column is less than 3, I know that it's a matter of simply displaying system.out.print. It's a matter of displaying what is it we have there. So it's going to be C equals row column. Okay, and then we leave a space, \t. Oops, it's always gonna be that, right? Okay, now what if, now we're dealing with the first row of the column. In fact, if column is equals to a dot length 80 to be honest dot length, okay, and that right there is supposed to be 80 plus b at 0, okay, which is the same as 2 times the length of A or 2 times the length of B. Okay, why? Because we assume here that all these matrices, these 2 matrices are computable. Okay, all of them, 3 matrices are computable, so we're not bothering ourselves validating. Okay, so if down here at the bottom there is not 6, it is precisely that. Okay, we're gonna have that. Okay, so now this is we're dealing with the first column of B. Now the next thing for me to do will be, you see this right here is a 3 by this, all these are matrices, they have a column of 3. Okay, a column of 3, I mean a row, I mean they all have 3 rows. Why can I say that? Okay, so I'll have to check if row is equals to a dot length of course I could use B. It's not like I'm always over 2. Okay, if this is the case, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna display. This is the case right here. If we are to display that number now, we're gonna start by displaying a plus, right? We're gonna start by displaying a plus. Oops, you see I messed up there. I should display A first. Okay, remember we're dealing with matrix A, and right here at the bottom we're dealing with matrix B. However, I will have to put a plus and then a backslash T, and then before displaying my value. And once I'm done displaying it, I will have to display another another space. Oh, here's a tricky thing here, you guys. Remember, you see the value of column here will be some number greater than the number of, will be some number which is not allowed to be one of our indices. Okay, so that's why I need to mode my column by column dot what? I'll need to mode it by b at 0 dot length. I need to mode it by the number of columns in all of my matrices. Okay, so they should do with what else could I be missing? Okay, so I'm saying basically if otherwise I'll simply display whatever is there, except that I won't be including that plus there. You see, for instance, if I'm displaying that value, I won't include the plus. I'm only including a plus if I'm displaying that value there. Again, if I'm displaying that one there, there's no need for a plus. Now what? The very same idea applies with matrix what? B. I'll copy that, paste it there, except that instead of a plus I'll use the equal sign there. You see, if we are to display now that, those there will be displaying C, right? C. Okay, we will be displaying C, and instead, again, that right there doesn't matter. We could use C, we could use A, we could use B. All of them will do it. Okay, because these matrices are computable. Again, with that one there, we could use A, B, or C, whatever, it will work. Okay, now all right, here I'm dealing, you see up here I'm dealing with the first up there I'm dealing with the first element, with the first column of B, and then I'm going all the way. Okay, so now I'm dealing with B. I'm still dealing with B here, not C. I'm still dealing with B. So if I'm dealing with B, then there's no need to bother. If I'm dealing with B, that shouldn't be there. Instead, it should be down there. If I'm dealing with B, these are the columns I'm concerned about. That one there and that one. So I'll simply have something as simple as that up there, dealing with B. However, I only need to change that from that to that. Oh, again, I need to mode by that. Okay. What else? Now I'm dealing with the very first column of C. Okay, now that I'm dealing with C, I'll display that or that. Now question is, when are we gonna go to the next line? Oh, that right there, we're dealing with the first column only. All right, here I'll have to check if my column value is less than is less than that number right there, this one here. If it is indeed -1 though, because that won't ever get executed, that this whole condition, not unless I put a -1 there. You see, if I'm about to display an element existing in the last column of C, I would have to display it and then go to the next line. If column is less than that, I'll display it and stay in the same line. Okay, I'll display it and stay in the same line. Otherwise, I'll display it and then go to the next line. So no need for the tab there. Again, guys, in case I'm messed up, feel free to let me know. And right now, I'm about to hit the run button and see what we get. It's been a long heck of a video, you guys. Okay, right here I'm dealing with C's column at the bottom. Right above it, I'm dealing with C's first row. Above it, I'm dealing with B's columns. So up there it's B's first row. And then right there I'm dealing with my A. Okay, so let me hit the run button. It's been a long heck of an exercise, you guys. And in case I've made some stupid mistakes, you're gonna have to bear with me. So let's try something like that. That should do it for my first matrix. That must array index out of bound. Index 3. I'm pretty sure it's right here. Wait one sec. Okay, you know what the problem is right here with my add matrix. You see where I'm validating? As you can see, it's pointing out right here. What I'm supposed to do, I can do that. However, this will always check the, let me put Okay, let me do it like that. Now I can add column there, because without doing this it will always check, it will always really undo. I want to put column there because I'm checking each column, the number of, I'm checking here, you guys, whether the columns of both matrices are computable or are the same. Again, let me do that, see what happens then. I can overthink. I'm an overthinker, you guys, in case you didn't know. As you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9 for my first and my second matrix. And right here, these are the results. 1 plus 1 is that. 2 plus 2 is that. 3 plus 3, 4 plus 4, so on and so forth. As you can see, we have a working solution. Of course, I can play around with my main method. Maybe say, maybe take the and maybe use different dimensions up here, you guys. Okay, you can go as far as you want to with this. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this tutorial, you guys. I'm afraid it took longer than I expected, but there's nothing much I can say, you guys. This is it. Cheers, I'm gone.